Another Dimash Hauser collaboration, Dans tes rien en détresse, which literally means SOS, of an earthling, of someone who lives on Earth who is in distress. So I can't wait, because I'm not gonna lie, cello is one of my favorite instruments, and can't wait how they do this in collaboration. Oh, wait, before he even... Light, dark, light, dark. Well, just an observation. And they're on a boat. Okay, I'm going to shut up now and just enjoy for a little while. But I do want to comment. Love his onsets. So soft. Okay. Okay. Oh, he hurt his hand. And then we're light again? Okay, let's comment up to here. So Dimash always, I love this run when he does this. It's such a range. When he starts low, da da da, ah, 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 and then he just really goes way up there. I love how he uses always the lower larynx. And then when he's on the top, he's very, very light, which is actually kind of hard to have a higher head voice, soft onset. And in French is a very nasal language, a lot of nasal, vowels, like not just ooh, like Italian is very singable. You have to adjust just a bit. I loved how they took turns now, because we needed that run from Dimash, because it's like so sensational to show his range, which I know we haven't even topped it out yet. I'm going to go back, but I wanted to comment something. What makes music really amazing, whether you are a singer or a cellist or a pianist, it is so much more than just singing or playing the pitches. Because what Hauser just did, it was a lot of one pitch, a lot of repetition on one pitch. But what made it something extraordinary was his phrasing and how he actually shaped every pitch. He wasn't just sitting on them, because it would have been very boring. Listen to how he does that, and then also listen to how Dimash uses dynamics in a very subtle way sometimes. Sometimes it's more obvious, but a lot of times it's subtle. So especially when there are long pitches, but also when there are short pitches, I always say it's the microcosmos. It's like every pitch, even a short one, has a life. It's not just a blob on the page or a blob that you sing. It has a life. It has a beginning. It has a middle. It has an end. How do you get there from the pitch before? Is it connected? Is it more cut off? Is there a slide or like a scoop? Or how is the progression from one pitch to the next? And that's what makes the big difference. And that's what a lot of not advanced singers or musicians are missing, because it is the musicality part of it all. So singing technique is important, because without it, you can't even execute all those dynamics. But you need to dig much deeper. You need to start really becoming a much better musician overall. Listen again. leaning in and out. Okay, can we just talk about this one more time? So the first time when he did that really high one, he did a low larynx and it sounded like this. This time what he did, high larynx, much more nasal resonance, which isn't like a nasal tone, but it was much more like a pop sounding. And he put vibrato very late. It was straight, 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 and then very late the vibrato. Sounds so different. And I always call him the master of the larynx because he really plays around with it. Let's back up just a little bit. I love this. Low larynx. Oh, I love how he ends that. And he just went up all the way to the E and then drops it down. I love how they did in parallel. Let's go back a little further again and always watch how he's opening up his mouth. And it's not about the jaw. It's really about inside. If you ever, I don't know if we are going to get a perspective where you can actually see it from the front. You can see that you can actually take a look deep into his throat, which means he's really lifting that soft palate and really having an open throat, which is also the case even when he's not singing an ah sound, but you can only see it when he's doing an open sound, like an ah. Yeah. Oh. Did Hauser do that too? Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty cool. He went up and it looked like Hauser. It was really hard to hear. It looked like he was also doing a little slide downward. That's pretty cool. I always love how he basically almost doesn't even sing the first syllable. The pourquoi. Pourquoi je vis. It really only needs, it's not even a whisper. It's like, instead of pourquoi, it's pourquoi, 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 pourquoi. And that's, literally what it means is, why do I live? Why do I die? Why do I laugh? Why do I cry? Oh, it even rhymes in English. How nice. I'm sending out a distress call. And it's just like, someone who's like, what am I doing in this life? I wonder why. It's one of his trademark songs. Now, of course, first of all, it is a wonderful piece of music, but also maybe there is a significance. I never really heard him talk much about, maybe it's because I'm not speaking the language, maybe he doesn't do a lot of English kind of interviews, but I speak English and German. I understand some French and some Italian. I've sung a lot of operas in Italian especially. And I wonder if that has a significance for him, why that song, like maybe that means a lot to him. I don't know, it seems to me like maybe there's a significance. He loves those kind of deep songs, very emotional. But now I'm going to shut up for a while. points. Light, it was just light on the top. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Watch him. Because even though they recorded this before they performed it, of course, for the video, they have to be on eye contact. So they're both synchronized. You have to really talk to each other by not talking, because you can't, when you're singing, you can't talk to anyone. Eye contact. I just love how that moment of silence, watch how this all accumulates. And then there's this, you come from this most intense moment, and then you're just, it's almost like, and then you can take a breath again. Let's go back a couple more. And so light, it's just so light. Silence. And I love, I don't know the words right now, but it's so breathy, breathy. You hear a lot of air traveling, but still resonant, still nice and open throat. Eye contact. Awesome. And this, my friends, is a perfect example for, what Hauser does. Simplicity, yes, but it's all in the musicality he puts into it, in the feeling he puts into it, which is expressed by these exquisite phrasings and dynamics. So that is the next level after just the technique. And if you want to join a community where we geek out about singing technique so you can learn how to sing through your entire range and discover all the possibilities that your voice presents, join my community in the online singing school. We also do live coachings. We have tons of fun, and you have all the resources you need to take your voice to the next level. Until next time, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.